update, Sean. You see in that video, the reason why we played it is we talked about who we're inspired by, and definitely inspired by the team over there at Rainier Avenue Radio. Oh yeah, D. Alessandro, please bring in Juan. Hey, Juan.
Hi, Juan.
Hey, Omari and Trey, how are you today? And Trey, there's some things I'm working on. I was really inspired. First of all, I was really inspired by the video, and just what a wonderful way to just celebrate the community radio that Converge and so many of the great stations and newspapers and, like you said, the generations that we stand upon represent. And telling our stories and sharing those stories in the community. That was a beautiful tribute. And second of all, Trey, I'm working on some projects, and I hope to get your number. I'd love to share them with you in regards to education. I think there's some things that we do that the story that you were just sharing up in Snohomish County is extremely disturbing, and I believe that parents everywhere should take a look at how we're educating our children. And once again, I just want to thank Converge Media for bringing these stories to light, because if you're not telling these stories, no one hears about them.
Yeah, absolutely, Juan. I agree 100%. You got it, man. We'll make sure we get connected.
Thank you. Well, today it's all about you guys over there, Rainier Avenue Radio. Maybe you can, one, tell our audience a little bit more about Rainier Avenue Radio, and also as well tell everybody about the celebration today.
Absolutely, and all the credit and all of the fanfare, and you showed a brief video of him with Representative Pramila Jayapal, Tony B., who I've known in the community for quite a long time. I met Tony about 20 years ago, and had a friendship with him. And let me tell you something about Tony B., Omari and Trey. He's someone, when I was the community relations director at Fred Hutch Cancer Research Center, and I had programs going on in the community. Tony B., when he was at his other position for one of the mainstream radio stations, and he was hosting a program called Street Beat, he would have people in from he would have people on his show that I would bring in from out of town. And all I'd have to do was make one phone call. He would do stories promoting their arrival. He would do stories promoting the different types of either research and or different things that they were doing in the community. And he's been someone who has been just such a wonderful person to promote issues in our Black community here in Seattle. And I know that he went through just a little bit of a health issue and took some time away from the mainstream radio. And then when he got himself healthy, he was looking at different things that he wanted to do, and he wanted to start a community radio station and really starting to share these stories and share these voices in the community. And Tony went ahead and he had a low power FM station, and oftentimes in our community, sometimes there tends to be a power grab and some butting of heads on those things, but he didn't let that deter him. He had this very, very powerful idea of an online radio station, and the rest is really history. He was able to develop, with the help of two people in particular, Daniel Bellis and James Street, who have been mainstays with him over the last 4 years, an online vision and an online presence, which has grown, and he's given the community an opportunity to share what they want to hear and what they want to do in their voices. He's hosted numerous shows, and not only in sports and music, but also in current events, public affairs, and community engagement. He's taken this radio medium out to the community events, and he has given people an opportunity to share different things that they've been doing in the community. And once again, he has given us an opportunity, and working alongside Rick Dupree and Edwin Bailey, we feel it's important to tell the stories of our young people in the community. And one of the things that we do is we broadcast high school sports, sharing those stories. We have always had students involved in that who are interested in broadcast journalism, and they serve as our producers. And Tony has created a vehicle which has allowed young people to get their entry level into journalism without having to go to a mainstream radio station, and really get an understanding and the responsibility to develop their skills as they move forward. So my hats have always been off to Tony, and it's such a great opportunity to represent the radio station today, and we're really excited about this 4th anniversary.
Absolutely, Juan. I mean, what a great summary there, because, we have, again, as that video really showcased, we just love what you guys are doing. You guys have really continued, Tony B's legacy, as you said, in mainstream media. What are folks going to be excited about when it comes down to this 4-year anniversary? I know you guys probably have a full lineup. Me and Omari say it all the time. You guys are jam-packed with your content. What are some of the main points that are going to be really addressed for this celebration?
Well, Tony really wants to hear from the community. And starting today at 1:30 to 2 o'clock, he's got a birthday celebration show. And he's hoping that the community is going to call in and really emphasize what do you want to hear in terms of programming, in terms of issues and concerns that you care about. And also, and I think this is important because it's one that takes a little bit of time, but it has so much benefit. Would you like to be a broadcaster, producer, or maybe potentially be involved in another type of way to come and do a show at Rainier Avenue Radio? And it's really, really interesting. I have interviewed on a couple of different shows that we do people who are very active in the community. And when they come in, how nervous they are in the radio station. And I'm sure you guys have probably noticed you get some of the same experience. But once they see that it's such a friendly environment and it's such a powerful medium, I think it takes away a lot of the mystery of working in radio. So Tony is really trying to find people who really have a message to share in the community that will have impact. Hopefully people will consider doing a radio show. And it really is a way to really not only extend your message, but as the two of you showed earlier in that tribute, you can really impact our community in some necessary ways and some positive ways.
Right. Well, I tell people all the time, and when Tony B joins us over here, Tony B is definitely the dean of the class, and I don't think anybody interviews more people than Tony B. The community should is able to see the work ethic of Rainier Avenue Radio if you just look at Black History Month. Yeah. And we checked in with Tony B every Monday during Black History Month because of the extensive programming, the intentional extensive programming that Rainier Avenue Radio had during Black History Month. And I'll just say this is like, man, we're really proud of Rainier Avenue Radio. We want to continue to uplift and uphold Rainier Avenue Radio. We encourage our viewers right now to go and support Rainier Avenue Radio and be a part of that. And me and you are going to have to hook up, Juan. Many moons ago, I used to be a broadcaster for the Black College Sports Report. So I was down south covering Black College basketball and football.
Oh, I love it.
I have to hang out.
Omari, I just want to say one thing too, and you touched on it. You both did. Just as far as the journalism and the integrity of the journalism, Tony Benton is a fantastic reporter, first and foremost, and he has not only in his prior days when he was working for Clear Channel Broadcasting, you'd listen to that show and you were just impressed with him as a broadcaster, but the quality of the questions, the depth of the questions, his research, his topics, and the way he presents it. And I have to throw Rick Dupree, who also was on mainstream radio for a while, but the two of them, but Tony in particular, he's an outstanding broadcaster, and it's just so much fun to work with him. And I've learned so much from him just by the way he goes about doing his job and the way that he certainly, in my mind, is the best interviewer in the city.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing is, good people attract good people, and that's why Rainier Avenue Radio continues to grow and blossom. We gotta let you go, Juan, and enjoy it. Can we put up that overlay one more time here, real quick? Today, Rainier Avenue Radio, and what they want you to do is tell us what you want, and there it is, right there, starting at 1:30. Check this out. We want to support Rainier Avenue Radio. And Juan, please pass our birthday wishes in regards to the team over there, okay?
Most definitely will. Thank Omari and Trey. Thank you so much for having me on the show. And congratulations to you on the anniversary of the morning show and the impact that you guys have had on this community.
Thank you so much, Juan.
Thank you, Juan. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
And Trey, together. Okay.
Man,
there we go, man.
Rainier Avenue Radio. Tony B, the dean of the class.
We say it every time because it really is. That's what it's about. And Juan just talked about it right there. And again, giving reverence to, Tony B. I love hearing that. Oftentimes we don't see, hey, we do it here. Black men to black men. I love seeing that because it really showcases the connectivity of our community. Man.
Yeah, and people should realize, it's we blacks, the black media here in Seattle, it's like we're all competitors, right? Because we're all vying for eyeballs. We all want everybody to pay attention to us and viewership and everything else. And so there's a competitive nature, but above that competitive nature, there's a brotherhood and a sisterhood that's there. And it's, it's really dope that we're able to always uplift each other. Then, next month is the anniversary for the South Seattle Emerald.
There we go.
So I'm sure we'll be talking to Marcus about that. We're going to take a short break right now.